Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note: if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell. And I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and a black combo boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of prep stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony," shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. Author's note: is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. Chapter 2. Author's note: thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep stop flaming my story, okay? The next day I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony. Inside it was a hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, pentagram necklace, combo boots, black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears. Crucial. And put my hair in kind of a messy bun. My friend Willow, author's note: Raven, this is you, woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with the black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. "Oh my fucking god. I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday," she said excitedly. "Yeah, so?" I said, blushing. "Do you like Draco?" she asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. "No, I so fucking don't," I shouted. "Yeah, right," she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. "Hi," he said. "Hi," I replied flirtily. "Guess what?" he said. "What?" I asked. "Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert and it's me," he told me. "Oh my fucking god," I screamed. "I love GC. They are my favorite band, besides MCR. "Well, do you want to go with me?" he asked. I gasped. Chapter 3. Author's note: stop flamming the story preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte." On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were red ripped fishnets. Then I put on black leather mini dress and all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on a matching fishnet on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyways. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. Author's note. A lot for cool boys wear it, okay? A lot for cool boys wear spelled W-E-R, okay?
God.
Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked to his flying Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666. And flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. When we got there, we hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're all so happy you arrived. The doctor cuts your cords, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into his life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to this song. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Draco asked sensitively as he put his arm around me all protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. That little bitch. Sorry. I didn't mean to get that wrong there. I fucking hate that little bitch, Hillary Duff. I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Drake and I crawled back to the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't go into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest, Chapter 4. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is N-O-B, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he's acting different. And they echo each other, okay? Before, okay? Right. It's really hard to read these author's notes. Draco shouted, "What the fuck do you think you were doing?" Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony, he asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness that I suddenly didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, that's the phrase, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took of my top and I took of his clothes. I even took of my bra. Then he put my thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh. Oh. Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then, what the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. It was Dumbledore. I love that that's his intro. It just, yeah, Dumbledore's first line in this is, "What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers?" Chapter 5. Author's note. Stop flaming. If you flame, it means you're a prep or a poser.
Oh my god.
The only reason Dumbledore swore is because he had a headache. Okay, on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore made Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I should add right now that ludicrous is spelled like the singer Ludacris. The singer and R&B rapper is Ludacris. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled at us in a furious voice. Why would he have to state the obvious? Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall.
Mediocre dunces.
dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. Is that a demand? And then Draco shrieked, because I love her.
Aww.
Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, fine, very well, you may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess, I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom, and he started to sing, I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Chapter 6. Author's note. Shut up, preps, okay? I won't update until you give me good reviews. The next day, I woke up in my coffin, and I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk, and a glass of red blood. Suddenly...
Count Chocula with blood!
It's good. It's better that way.
I've heard it was good.
Suddenly, someone bumped into me, and all the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he's wearing red contact lenses, just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden.
Please fucking kill me.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I don't have one, you sicko. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice.
Oh my...
That's all right. What's your name, I questioned. My name's Harry Potter. Although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why, I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while.
Just screamed at him?
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah!
Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Chapter 7. This one has a title this time, Chapter 7. It has a title. It's called Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 good reviews. And by the way, I won't write the next chapter until I get 10 good... This says, get 10 good vines. Stop flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She's perfect. She's a Satanist. She has problems. She's depressed, for God's sakes. Drake and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, doesn't that sound like a Mary Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Harry Potter. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was just jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyways, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco.
He was jealous of her.
Yeah, it's true. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, ... We started Frenching passively.
Passively.
And we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took of my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked. Then he put his boy's thingy in mine and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Like in the text is out of it. Oh, Draco, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm. All of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, bloody gothic writing were the words, Vampire. I was so angry. You bastard, I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyways.
What?
I put on my clothes all huffily, and then I stomped out. I put on my clothes all huffily and stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. So I stomped out, and I did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker, I yelled. Chapter 8.
Vampire Potter.
That's his name.
Just most people call me Vampire.
Yo, Harry, fuck Harry. I'm a vampire.
That's so straightforward.
Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room even though he was naked and started begging me to take him back.
Still naked.
I know. Like, didn't bother to rectify it. Ebony, it's
Naked
not...
and fully erect.
Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend B, and then like an apostrophe, Luddy Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Okay? Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she was very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she was converted to Satanism, she's in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor.
This is amazing.
What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony. For a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brightney, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, I would like to hang out with a prep. That's just in brackets. I don't know. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard.
Stupid preppy fucker.
I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest where I lost my virility to Draco. So close. Lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. Chapter 9.
Oh my fucking Jesus.
I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Okay. And then all of a suddenly, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell of his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. I don't know why he's speaking in Old English. I thought about Vampire and his sexa eyes and his gothic black hair, and now his face just looks like Joel Madden. I just keep imagining every time she writes Joel Madden, I just imagine John Madden and his like big potato face. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude you're so retarded look on his face. I hath telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared that I didn't know what to do. Suddenly Draco came up to me in the woods. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram, get it, between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay?
What?
I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out.
While they walked.
Chapter 10.
How many chapters are there?
There are 35 chapters.
Maybe make a hard swing to the end.
Okay, we're just jumping ahead. Okay, 35. Ghost of You. Final chapter. I went into the common room, thinking of Satan. Suddenly I gasped. Draco was there. I grasped. He looked as hot as ever, wearing black leather pants, a black Lonkin Prack t-shirt, and black eyeliner. Draco, what the fuck are you doing? I gasped. Huh? He asked. And then I remembered. It wasn't Draco. It was Lucian. He still had 2 arms. Assuming one of the arms cut off. Oh, hi, Lucian, I said. I'm Ebony, the new student. Lol. We shook hands. That's a quote, so she said that aloud. Yeah, Satan told me about you. Lucian said. He pinned into a group of sexy gothic guys. Oh, God. They were sitting in a corner cutting. It was serious. Vampire's dad and Snap. All of them were wearing black eyeliner and black Good Charlotte band shirts. Listen, I'm in a goth band with those guys, he said. We were playing tonight at the Marilyn Manson show as backup. Oh, really? I asked. Yeah, he said. We're called Black Tears, spelled X-B-L-A-K-X, tier, X. I play the gutter. Spartacus plays the drums, he said, pointing to him. Snap plays the boss, and James plays the guitar, even...
Like James Potter, like Harry's dad?
Yeah. And James plays the guitar to even foe we call him Samaro, after Samara and Doring. Hey, bastards. I told them they gave me death touch sin. Suddenly, I gasped again. But you don't have a lead singer, I asked. Lucian looked down sadly. We used to be, but she did. She contemplated suicide by slitting her wrists.
She contemplated it, though.
Oh my fucking god, that's so fucking sad, I said. It's okay, but we need a new lead singer, Samaro said. Well, I'm in a banad myself. Really? Asked Snap. I couldn't believe it. He used to be gothic. Yeah, we're called Bloody Gothic Rose 666. Do you want to hear me sing? Yeah, said everyone. So guys took out their guitars and began to play a song by, get it, because by guys are so sexy, Gurnday. I woke this empty street on Boulevard of Broken Dreams, I sang sexily. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Everyone gasped. Ebony, will you join the band, please? Begged Lucian, Samaro, Sirius, and Snap. Are we going to play tonight? Yeah, they said. Okay. I said, but I knew that I had to get a new outfit. I walked outside wondering how I could go forward in time. Suddenly, someone jumped in front of me. It was Marty McFly. He was wearing a black band t-shirt and baggy jeans. What the hell are you doing here? I asked. I will help you go forward in time, enemy. He said seriously, then he took out a black time machine. I went into, and suddenly I was forward in time.
Is that it? Is it?
That's the end.
That's the
You went forward in time. That's how it is.
So the last couple of sentences, like this
Marty
entire
McFly shows up and she goes forward in time. What don't you understand about this?
And he's wearing a black band.
Yeah, Marty McFly and this like sex having cut in Hogwarts. Like it totally makes sense.
That's it.